In this video, we're going to take a look at controlling the color of your trail. Now, you've already kind of seen one way to do this, and that's by adding a material which has a color already. So we have a flame-like texture, and you can see that's causing us to have a nice flame-shaped trail. So I'm going to fix that first off. We're going to jump over into our material, step down to element 0, click on the little select button, and I'll begin by just grabbing the basic pixie dust shader, which has no color of its own. In fact, let me go ahead and stop playing and then try that one more time, because I just realized I was playing when I started the video. So now, if we hit play, we're leaving a little white trail. Now, a trail renderer comes with control to adjust the color of the trail as it progresses over time. So let's go ahead and hit stop for now. Let's take a look at these. So if we look underneath our trail render, you'll see colors, and if you expand this, it's very much like the colors available inside a particle renderer, where you can control the color at the birth or the beginning of your trail and the color at the end, as well as the alpha as well, so you can have it fade in and fade out as you see fit. Now what I'm going to do is just set up several different colors. A rainbow is probably the easiest one to show it off. So let's just start by setting color 1 to red. Now I'm not going to muck around with the alphas, but you could. You could say like at the beginning that it was faded out to almost nothing, and then over time, like say by the time you reach color 2 is at 100%, and then you could fade it back down. I'm not going to do that just because to me the effect isn't that nice for a trail, but you could. You have that kind of power. Now let's grab color 1, and we'll make this yellow. We'll grab color 2. Actually, let's make sure we actually apply color yellow. Let's set this to green, and then some shade of blue, and then a shade of purple. So now we have this kind of rainbow-like effect. So let's go ahead and close that, and we'll hit play. And you can see how this is working. We're starting off at red, though the way it's kind of stretching out over time, because we have a very small circle in our texture. It's a tiny little circle in the middle here, which is stretching out, so we're not seeing much of an effect.
Right, we're not actually getting the alpha that you see isn't coming from the colors that have been chosen.
Right.
It's from the fact that the texture itself is alpha at the edges and then becomes more opaque towards the center.
Now,
so
let's see if I grab something like Smoke Puff 1 here and apply that instead. Now that did make a change to fairy dust, which is generally a bad thing, but for a quick demo, I'll live. And now it comes in a lot more quickly, and you can start to see a little bit of that red there at the beginning.
Right. And if you were to pick another texture that was solid all the way to the edges, we should be able to see it all the way.
Which, I don't even know if I have one of those handy.
I think we have, there you go.
Well, I think that's actually got an alpha to it. Like 99% sure that it does, but we could always try and just see what we get. Nope, you're right. That's pretty close anyway. So, I mean, like, if we had, like, a solid white texture, which I don't have, and that's okay. I mean, I could do something really bizarre, and I was trying to avoid this. I knew this would work, but I was kind of like, I don't really want to do that. Is we could grab, like, the face texture for our character, and you could drop that on just to show that you're getting red right up at the base. And, you know, it's really weird. That's actually kind of working. So, yeah. You can see how that gives you a nice effect right up against the object that is creating the trail. So that is a look at controlling the color of your trails. Again, you have 5 different color swatches that you can set up to control how it's going to change over time. Again, you can also change the alpha. So if we wanted behavior that was a little closer to what we had previously, we could maybe pull the alpha on 1 and 4 all the way down, and then maybe take 1 and 3 and pull them to about 50 to 75%. You see that now we have some blending in and then blending back out. But that is everything that I wanted to show in this video, which will wrap things up. So thank you very much for watching.